so good morning everyone, and welcome to My Pilates Online, and thanks for joining us on this Friday morning. Nice spring morning in Joburg, which is lovely if you're here. Going for a walk and saw all the little green leaves, so I think it's a really good omen moving forward. So yeah, like I said, you don't need anything for this morning's class. We're going to get you nice and moved and stretched and twisted on this morning. And as always, just take care of your bodies as you move. And just a little reminder that yet another month has rolled on by, so make sure this weekend to sign up for September, so you'll have access to classes from, I think, the first Tuesday. Okie dokie, you're all muted, recordings on, and let's get going. Okay, so we're going to start with our legs nice and wide. So widen them even wider than your mat, even wider. You can feel out what feels nice and comfy for your hips. Your knees can be as bent or straight as you feel comfy. This might be just determining how stiff you're feeling, or if your hip flexors are quite tight. So find a comfy-ish position for your legs, and then bring your arms in front so they're reaching in between your knees. Roll your shoulders back, and now really get as much length as you can through your spine. So really imagine someone's almost pulling you up to get a nice bit of extension from the lower back all the way up into the crown of the head. We're going to do some roll downs from this position. It does not matter how far forward you go, just make sure you breathe as you do so. Take a breath in through nose, and as you exhale, gently drop chin to chest, just as if we were standing, and just begin to walk your fingers forward, just releasing your body as far forward as you're able through the legs. Take a nice deep breath in there. And exhale, walk your belly to spine. Walk your fingers back and let your head come up. Last, get that same feeling of length. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. Still trying to get that curve of the spine as you walk gently forward. Breath in through nose. And exhale, nod chin, roll up. Restack, head up last. We're going for 3 more. Breath in. Grow even taller. More important, the growth here than how far forward you're going forward here. Inhale through nose. And exhale, walking back, restacking, rolling up. Release. Last one. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale. I already messed up the counting, sorry. And reaching forward. Breath in through nose. And exhale, roll yourself up. Really let that head be the last thing that uncurls. Walking your hands over to the right, so either side of your right leg. Still keep that left hip rooted on the mat. Knees are just relaxed. We're going to roll down over the right leg. Exhale, we go. Chin to chest. Walking over and just reaching your arms as far forward as you're able to. Hopefully feeling a nice stretch in the left. Inhale, try to fill that left lung especially. And then exhale, curl yourself up. We're going to do 2 more to the right. Breath in. And exhale, chin to chest. Curling over, reaching forward. Relax, breath in. And then exhale to restack. Still keeping that gentle rotation, opening collarbones. 1 more this side. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling forward, reaching. Breath into that left lung, fill it, expand it. And then exhale, walk yourself up. Coming to the other side. So hands either side of left leg, right hip still on the mat. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, walking over, comparing maybe one side's a bit tighter than the other. Inhale, fill into the right rib cage especially. And then exhale, slowly peel and curl yourself up. Last 2. Making sure here that as you roll down, you're not just rounding your shoulders, but you're rounding from each and every segment. It might feel like you're moving a little bit less, but it'll be a bit more specific. On next exhale, up you curl, restacking, still keeping shoulders open. Last one, breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling over. Right hip down, right shoulder forward, finding that stretch. Breathe into that right rib cage. Really expand, and then exhale all the way up.
Coming to center, hands either side of your body, and then reaching them into one big circle, interlace them behind your head. Make sure here that your chin isn't poking out, nodded in. Again, get that length of the spine. So if you want to do another little restack, go for it. You should be able to see your elbows and your peripheries and let your shoulders be heavy down. Breath in. Exhale, you're going to rotate body to right. Inhale, center. Now take care. No movement should happen in the hips. All the movement happening from the rib cage up to the right. Inhale, grow even taller. Twist, rotate left. Inhale, center. Breathe. Bearing in mind, you might be a bit stiff, so just go easy. I'm aware your hip flexors are working. And center, last 4. Rotate. Inhale, center. Last 3. Sitting up tall is very hard work, so don't stress if already you're feeling that it's quite challenging. Last one like this. Return. Check shoulders, check head, grow tall. Take a breath in. We're going to add a leg now. So now your hips can follow. Breath in. Exhale, rotate to right. Both knees move slightly to right. Doesn't matter how far they get. Inhale, slowly come back center. Your right bum will lift off the mat as you roll, slightly rotating. And then inhale, center. Try keep that length in the spine so you're not curling down. Stay up. Inhale, rotate. On the bum, going towards the left. And return. Last 4. If you're migrating forward with your bum, that's fine. Last 3. Inhale, center. Last 2. And center. Last 1. Rotate with body and center. Walking your bum back if you need to, like me. To come sit tall, we've got one more little rotation here. This time, we're going to take our body to one side, our legs to the other. So it's going to look like that. It won't be as big a movement, that's absolutely fine, but really try to get that ringing out sensation in your spine. Grow tall, adjust feet should you need to, ribs in, breath in. Exhale, body to right, legs to left. Inhale, center. If it's a small rock, that's absolutely fine. Inhale, center. Keep eye line lifted. Body right, knees left. Inhale, center. Body left, knees right. Inhale, center. Last 4. And return. Last 3. Still keep growing tall. Last 2. And center. Last 1. Twist, twist, twist. And center. Grow tall for one more breath. And then wiggle your feet towards one another so they're parallel, and circle your arms to interlace, or not interlace, to reach behind your legs or your thighs. Taking a breath in, we begin with little roll backs. Exhale, starting from lower spine. We roll back, just releasing, straightening arms. Our line will drop slightly. Inhale to grow tall, let the elbows puff out slightly. We go for 2. Inhale to restack. Taking care here that you're not just rounding your shoulders forward, but that movement's happening from your spine first. We go. Scoop in. Inhale, restack. Most movement is happening from the rib cage down. Inhale, restack. Going for 4 more. Inhale, release. Waking up those abdominals. So think of pubic bone scooping up towards your nose. And return. Last 2, little roll back. And inhale, restack. Last 1, little roll back and hold. Arms can be straight or slightly bent, so it feels better. Wherever you are, do not let that happen with your shoulders. Draw them down and now curve more in your spine. Releasing your arms just so that they're reaching in front of you. Don't move your spine, just let shoulders be heavy. Take a breath in. Exhale, from there, we're going to straighten our spine, just that lower spine. So think of straightening or sticking your bum out and then tucking your tail in again. We're not moving the upper chest, so just move the lower and then scoop down. We go and tuck lower spine. And 3. Don't move the chest, so we're not sitting up. We're keeping your chest exactly where it is and just tucking the tail. Think of that little pelvic tilt. and scoop. We got 4 more. Little tuck. You should be feeling those lower tummy muscles waking up. Last 3. Don't move the shoulders. Last 2. Try plant all 10 toes down. Last 1. And tuck, really draw belly into spine, and then slowly sit and restack. Wiggling your bum a little bit forward should you need to. We're going to roll back, so just make sure you have enough space to do so. Reaching your arms forward to begin with for this first one. Take a breath in. Exhale, same initiation. Lower spine tucks first. We're going to lower down all the way to stick each spinal segment onto your mat, reaching your arms up and over. Bending your elbows, so finding that little cactus position as you bring your arms down by side. They're extended, nod your chin, and we begin to roll up all the way to sit, helping yourself with your legs should you need. Breath in. Exhale, roll back. Remember, from the spine. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, pull elbows down by side. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, curl up. Sit tall. Exhale, round your spine. Really segmental movement all the way down. Breath in, reach shoulders up. Arms up, not shoulders, sorry. Inhale, elbows draw down. Find that stretch in the front of the chest. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, continue that curl. Inhale, sit. We've got 3 more. Trying to make it as fluid as you can. Tuck the tail, shoulders down. Inhale, think of a nice little V position. Exhale, pull elbows down. Find that stretch in the front of the chest as arms extend. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, curl yourself up to restack all the way. Last 2. Exhale, tuck and roll. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, pull elbows down. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, continue that curl up to sit. 1 more. Breath in, really get length through your spine. Exhale, tuck the tail. Really scoot, flatten, flatten, flatten. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows pull down. Straightening arms, inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, continue that curl and roll. Reaching arms up all the way, again into legs behind the head. We're going to confuse this or complicate this just a little bit by adding a bit more abdominal work. Starting off just with a little hinge back. So imagine ribs are in, tummy's tight, your body's in one straight line here, and you're going to keep it in one straight line. Your tummy will work, your hip flexors will work. Make sure feet are parallel. Take a breath in, press your head back into your hands. Exhale, we're going to lean ourselves slightly back. So look here that you haven't arched your back and you haven't rounded, but you're keeping your back in one flat line. And then inhale, return. Exhale, hold. Feel that little shadow, well done. Exhale, hinge for 3. Inhale, return. You're only going as far as you can maintain that spine straight. 4. Keep nodding the chin in, long back necks. Let's just go for 1 more. All the way back, hold it there. We're now going to round our spine to roll down. So tuck your spine, roll down, release your head up. Open your elbows, find a little bit of stretch. And then chin to chest. If you need to reach your arms forward to help you, go for it. To come reach your arms up to interlace behind you. Let's all do that. Nice breath in. Exhale, we hinge back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, tuck and round down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, let's all extend arms down by side. Inhale. And exhale to come sit all the way up to interlace hands. I'll get the breath right here. Breath in. Exhale, hinge body back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, round and curl back. Inhale, hold. Exhale to reach your arms side down all the way. Inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, up you curl. Inhale, hands behind head. 3 more to go. Exhale, hinge body back. Keep those feet on the floor. Exhale, tuck and roll all the way to release. Nice work, guys. Inhale, open. And exhale, arms down. Inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, up you come all the way. Last 2. Breath in, just because they're so fun. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, hold. Exhale, arm side. I'll eventually get the breathing right in the last one. Inhale, chin to chest. And exhale, up you come to interlace. Last one. Breath in, really grow tall. Lock those abdominals in, hinge back. Really challenge yourself. Hold, hold, hold. Breath in. Exhale, tuck your lower spine first. And release. Exhale, draw arms down by side. Breath in, check shoulders on rounding. Exhale, up all the way to come sit tall. Interlace your hands behind your head. Take a breath in. Last set of twists, double exhale to the right. Inhale. To the left. Left. Inhale. If your hip flexors are really dying, let your knees just flop open. And center. To right, right, and center. Try not bounce. Max, deepen. Center. Last 4. And center. Last 3. Center. Last 2. Keep eye line moving in one straight line. Last 1. And center. Reach your arms down by side. Again, behind your knees. Okay. Roll shoulders back. Sit nice and tall. Take a breath in. And then just tuck back to find a nice comfy-ish scoop. So really think of belly drawing down, but keep that round. We're then going to release our arms, letting palms face one another. And your hands are wider than your legs, so you should be able to take them either side of your legs here. Keeping that round in your spine. We breathe in. Keeping that round, we're going to take knees over to left, and we're going to take our body all the way over to twist, finding fingertips facing one another, elbows bent. So look for a nice almost push-up position here. We're looking for a nice twist in the spine, so find that out. And then slowly come through center, back you come, but keep that round in your spine. Knees to the right. We'll do the first few slowly, rotating knees down, your hands almost going behind you as you bend. Find that twist. And then finding that control, I don't know, kicking my back, maybe you did 2, keeping your spine round. One more slow one to each side. Rotate, knees to left, hands twist over. If you're flexible, take your hands even further back behind you. And then slowly move back through center, keeping curl in spine. Exhale, let's twist knees to right, hands behind you, fingertips facing one another, little push-up position almost. Coming back to center, return, tuck tail. We're going to go a little bit faster now. Breathe in, knees to left, we go. Inhale, center, rotate. Inhale, center. Now watch those shoulders, draw them back and down. Inhale, center, rotate, twist. Challenge yourself by taking your hand even further back behind you. And center, you can even try to twist to look at your back foot. And center, let's go for 4 more. Twist, again, if you're migrating, don't stress. Last 3. And center, last 2. Rotate. And center, last 1. Rotate. And center. Let's all move to the left and hold it there. So your hips are rotating over to the left, your knees are reaching the mat or not, doesn't matter where you're at. Wherever you are, turn palms facing one another, draw shoulders down, and just bend them slightly. Okay. Draw belly up and in, supporting spine. Take a breath in. Staying there, all we're doing is lifting our right knee, right foot stays on mat. So it looks like this. And release. For 2. Breath in. Keep tummy in. Your eye lines towards the mat, you're not looking up in front of you. Keep shoulders pulling down. 5. Inhale. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good work. Last 1. Keep elbows bent. Now trying to lift knee and foot together. Release. For 2. Doesn't matter how high. Keep taking your thigh back behind you. And 4. And low. I know those arms are doing work. Try keep them stable. Keep shoulders down. 6. Take that leg back behind you a little bit more. Last 2. Tummy in. Last 1. Release. Slowly coming through center. We straight away set up to the other side. So knees rotated over right. Hands as far around as is able or as you are able to. Fingertips face one another and bend those elbows comfortably. Shoulders down, belly in, ribs in. Breath in there. Exhale, left knee just open. So foot stays down first round. Release. We're looking for work into this glute. You want to feel that little dimple happen in your bum as you lift. Release. For 4. And lower. For 5. Keep pulling tummy in. Keep finding that little rotation. 7. Last 3. Keep elbows bent. 8. Evenly on right and left arm. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Release. Check shoulders. Check tummy. Nod your chin. Foot and knee lift together. 10. Doesn't matter how high. 9. And 7. Don't move anything, just that leg. 6. And 5 more. Breathe. Challenging yourself, you bend your arms even more. Last 4. Tummy in, find that twist. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Release. Slowly return yourself back to center. Sitting yourself up, wiggling your bum forward. Get yourself one more little stretch. You can maybe lift your chest and lift your head slightly. And then begin to roll down all the way to come lie yourself onto your back. Hooray. Maybe just letting your knees fall side to side. Just releasing some nice, good stabilizing and sustaining work in those hip flexors. And then coming to find a nice center neutral position. All 10 toes facing forward, feet, knees, hips all in perfect alignment, arms reaching down by the side, let the palms float up, let the shoulders just relax open. Nod your chin, again get that feeling of length in your spine even though you're lying down. Press all 10 toes into the mat. We're going to start with a nice easy pelvic curl. Take a breath in, fill the nose. You're in your neutral pelvis. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the tail, scoop the belly in, and begin to peel every vertebra up into the sky. Should feel quite nice after all that flexor work. Breath in, hold. And then exhale to melt down each and every vertebra, undoing and re-sticking back, finding neutral all the way. Breath in, fill the lungs, expand them outwards. Exhale, get that tilt first before you begin to activate glutes and peel yourself all the way up. Check that those big toes haven't lifted up. Breath in, hold. And then exhale, slowly melt yourself down, finding each vertebra back on the mat to neutral. Breath in. We've got 3 more. Using this as a nice neutralizer for your spine to really find a slow, sticky movement as you lift up. If your neck is moving as you lift your bum up, pull your heels to your bum a little bit to activate those hamstrings a little bit to stabilize you. On next exhale, down you curl. Last 2 to go. Breath in. Exhale, tuck, flatten belly, squeeze bum. Again, think those hamstrings must be gently active so you don't push yourself over into your neck. Breath in. And then melt down each vertebra to come find your neutral. Last one, you're going to lift up and hold. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale to tuck your tail, round and roll all the way up, to lift your bum up and to hold it there. Check again. Big toes pressing down, actually all 10 toes pressing down. Press the heels down slightly, lift your bum a little bit more, drop your ribs a little bit more down. So try hammock your body here. Take a breath in, nothing moving anywhere except you're gonna rise onto your toes. We go. As you lower your heels, think bum goes more up. Exhale, rise 2, bum goes more up as you lower heels. For 3, shoulders still heavy, and squeeze and lift. For 4, bum more up. For 5, again, keep those hamstrings active. Don't be pushing yourself up towards your top end of your mat. Squeeze your bum as you lower heels. Going for 5 more. And 4 more. And squeeze and lift. Keep those ribs knitted. 3 more. Squeeze and lift. Last 2. Rise. Bum lift up a little bit more. 1 more. Rise. And lift. Hold. Tuck tail even more. Squeeze your bum as hard as you can. Really engage there. We hold for 5. Squeeze it harder. 4. Even harder. 3. 2. Breath in. Lift a little bit higher. And then melt it down every little vertebra to release to neutral. Very nice. Again, let's just rock knees side to side, giving yourself a nice, easy relax and twist. Let's go for 2 breaths here. You're gauging how far these knees can rock side to side. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Coming to find neutral. We've got 1 more little abdominal set to go. So our head is going to stay down for this entire round. We're going to bring ourselves into our neutral spine. Again, pubic bone, hip bones in a nice level plane. If this is too much for you or you feel discomfort in your back, feel free to tuck slightly. So don't scoop all the way, but just go just off that neutral position. Taking a breath in. Exhale, we're going to float our arms up. Again, they should be wider than your legs, so if you drop them down, they should be going either side. Take a breath in again. Exhale, we're going to float both legs up to 90 degrees. Finding your position here, aiming for neutral. If you're slightly off, that's fine. Shoulder blades are plugging down into mat. And everyone nod your chin. If you need something underneath your head for a little bit extra puff, flip your mat over. Take a breath in. Exhale, right leg is going to extend out to 45. You can lower it down a little bit if you're feeling that you can challenge yourself there. Inhale, return. Alternating legs. Left 45 or lower if you can hold the belly. And inhale, return. Nothing's changing in arms, neck, head, or chest. Inhale, return. If you can't lower your leg without cheating in the upper back, keep your leg at 45, no stress. 4 more here. Hold belly. And return. Last 3. And inhale, last 2. And inhale, last 1. And return. Legs stay where they are. Squeeze knees, squeeze ankles, hold belly, maintain pelvis. Breath in. Exhale, right arms going into a nice little V, so almost take it out the top right end corner of your mat. Inhale, center. Nothing moving anywhere. Left arm up and return. Right arm. And center. As your arm lifts, draw your shoulder down even more. And center. Last 4. Check your lower spine. There should be 0 movement. Last 3. I promise we'll stretch our hip flexors after this. Last 2. Open out with right. Center. Last 1. Open up left. And center. Shocking. We're going to add legs and arms together. Check neck, nod it, breath in, hold into belly. Right leg extends, left arm extends. We go. Return, change. 2. Return, change. 3. You shouldn't be arching your back. If that's the case, press your back into the mat and make the movement smaller. No heroes in Pilates. I can't see how low your leg is, so rather get that absolute correct form. Straighten and change. Going for 4 more. Last 3. Tummy is still unstable as a rock. 2 more. Return. Last 1. Good work. Return. Holding belly. Everyone push your back into the mat now. Flatten, flatten, flatten. We've got 5 double arm leg extensions. We go. Return. For 2. Keep neck nodded. For 3, I know you're working hard, go for 2 more. Release, last one, hold belly, hold belly, hold belly. If you've got the control, lower your legs, lower your arms all the way to the mat, and just splat yourself. Well done. Keeping your arms in a nice little V position, just let them flop out to the side. Gently, we're just going to roll onto the left hip, roll onto the right, and left, and right. The opposite bum will lift. Finding that rotation and twist. After all these little twists, that lower back should be feeling nice and mobile. Just doing 2 more each side. And change. 1 more. Rotate and change. Rolling yourself onto your side, so whichever side you want first, to come set yourself up. Okay, so we're going to bring our legs extended. They're going to be a little bit in front of you, so you can see them if you peek down. You can see your toes. Making sure that your upper body is not rounded forward here, but almost imagine that you'd be leaning up against a wall. Draw this bottom shoulder down. Try and lift this bottom rib cage just off the mat. Draw into ribs, support into belly. Taking a nice deep breath in, top hand support you here, but roll shoulder back. Exhale, you're going to float legs just off mat, both of them. And return, nice straight legs. For 2. If you're feeling it in your back, bring your feet a little bit forward or tuck your tail slightly. You want to be feeling it in the side and into the front obliques. Return. And lower. You just got 3 more like this. Finding that balance, holding into belly, lifting bottom ribcage up again. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Hold. We're going to turn the legs out, so then heels squeeze together. Toes are apart, point them pretty little ballerinas. Breath in, lower down slightly. We lift up. It's a small movement. We go. And lower. For 2. Really try to squeeze your heels together as you lift. 3. And release. For 4. Again, remember, no pain in back. Tuck your tail slightly forward or bring your feet slightly forward. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Lift up, hold. Is that bottom rib cage still up? Are ribs in? Supporting self with top hand, shoulder roll back. We're going to pull this right leg up the left. So it's going to look like this. Right toe to left knee and slide it down. Your left leg is still lifted. 2. Slide down. For 3. Slide down. Find that balance. And release. Last 4. Bottom rib cage, has it collapsed into mat? 3 more. Extend. Can you lift that left leg or the bottom leg, sorry, a little bit more? And release. Last 2. Bend up and extend. Last 1. Lift up, hold. Breath in. We're going to pulse this whole leg situation up. We go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep lifting the rib cage. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Let the legs lift a little bit more. And then gently drop your knee forward, drop your legs, and just let your top knee rest onto the mat. Reaching your front arm or your top arm forward, you're going to open it up all the way to come find either a T or a cactus position. Let the leg just flop to this one side, let the arms and body just flop to the other. Just finding a really nice deep rotation in the spine. We're staying here for 2 breaths. And extend, release. Let it all go. 1 more breath. And release. Bringing yourself back. Rolling yourself onto your tummy and propping yourself up onto your elbows. So depending on your flexibility here in your hips, you might be able to get quite low here, or if you're up here, that's absolutely fine. Just try to wiggle that knee out a little bit as you go to find a stretch in the front and of the hip and maybe the inner thigh as well. You always want to get the feeling that you're pushing your pubic bone and your hip down to the mat. Just staying here for 2 breaths. And exhale. Still press out of shoulders as you push down and hips. 1 breath. And release. Backing off slightly, planting your hands, tucking your back toe, If this is too challenging, adjust if you need to, but you're going to try your best to wiggle and bring your right or your front leg forward into a nice lunge stretch. Okay, so adjusting, finding leg forward. If you need to be up here, that's cool. Just sinking your hips forward into a nice, easy hip flexor stretch. Almost feel like you're tucking your tail before you're sinking down. It will give you an even deeper and more effective stretch. Shoulders and hips are facing forward. This is enough for you, stay here. If you would like to, you can reach your arms gently forward, gently up, and just sink down, and you can lift your sternum slightly. You're not flinging head back here, you're lifting your chest rather, your head's following slightly. Staying wherever you are for 2 breaths, and release. 1 more, sinking hips down a little bit more, and then slowly release. Tucking back toe if it's not already tucked. Finding your plank, spreading fingertips, drawing up your belly, up in shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your knees down and then press yourself back. Find a quick little stretch. Rolling yourself forward now and coming to line to the other side. I'm going to spin around here so you can see me. To come set up for side number 2. So remember, body is against wall, legs are slightly forward, bottom rib cage is floating up. Top hand reaching onto mat, feet are parallel to begin with. We take a breath in, tummy in, ribs in. Exhale, we lift. And lower. For 2. Remember those adjustments. If you feel any work in your back here, you rather want to feel the work in the side and slightly into the front. 4 more. Careful with this top shoulder that's not coming up. Last 3. Breathe. 2 more and release. Last 1, 2, lower. Turn the legs out at the hips. So think of it opening, almost bringing your inner thighs forward. Squeeze your heels together. Check here that you haven't rocked too forward or too back. Rib cage up. Almost think the bottom shoulder is plugging down to assist you to do that. We take a breath in. Exhale, you float legs up. And lower. For 2. Tummy as hard as a rock. For 3. All the way to 8 we go. Squeeze heels and lift. 3 more. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Lift up. Hold. Long legs, straight legs. Keep them turned out. Breath in. Top leg is drawing up. We go up and down. Think pretty ballerina. 2. And release. If your knee's not that open, that's fine. You can be about there. Release. Top hand still helping you, but watch that shoulder. 4 more to go. Slide up. Try extend that bottom leg a little bit more. Lift it a little higher. 3 more. And straighten. Last 2. Up you come. Release. Last 1. Up. Hold. Little breath in. Whole leg pulse. We go up. 8, 7. Straighten that bottom leg even more. 5 more. 4, 3. Rib cage. 2, 1. And then gently just lower the leg down. Flop that knee over. Reach arm forward, which is the top. And then just open yourself up to find a nice rotation. Your knee is heavy over to one side. Your shoulder is heavy over to the other. Either reaching into a T or a little cactus position with your arm. 2 breaths here. Looking as much for the rotation to the lower spine as that stretching to that pec underneath the shoulder into the armpits. 1 more breath. And exhale, let it go. Bringing arm all the way back. If you can, rolling onto tummy first, sorry. Finding that nice stretch. So almost think we're trying to splat and open our hips down to the mat. If this is too challenging, feel free to lower your legs slightly. Pressing out of shoulders even though you're on elbows here. Sinking hips down. Almost think you're trying to press pubic bone and hip down into mat. If you're a bit higher, that's fine. Just adjust and find where you can get that maximum opening hip stretch. For 2 breaths. And sink hips but press out of shoulders. 1 more breath. And release. Making your way into a lunge stretch. If you're able and you're a bit more flexy, you can plant hands, push up, and bring your leg forward. Dropping back knee, sitting yourself up, and then just sinking yourself forward. Hands can be on mat, onto knee, wherever you're at. All of our levels of flexibility will differ. Just wherever you are, make sure your hips are forward, your shoulders are facing forward, and you're just gently sinking your tailbone down to the mat. Breath in there, and just sink wherever you are. If you'd like to, you can reach your arms up, still keep shoulders down, and just gently lift that sternum up a bit more for 2 breaths. Exhale, sink. 1 more breath. And exhale, sink. Reach arms forward, plant hands, tuck back toe if it's not already. Press up, find plank. Straight fingertips, find perfect plank, tuck belly. We're gently just going to rock our weight back, finding that stretch into the calves, then your heels back, and then rock gently forward onto toes. And then your heels push back, find that stretch. Almost imagine you hanging your heels off a step, so find that stretch, stretch, stretch. Forward, only 2 more, little rock back, heels back. Keep pulling up in belly, pressing out of shoulders, 1 more. And back, lower your knees slowly. And tucking your toes, widening your knees, and pressing yourself back into 1 nice final rest position. Be comfy here, so let arms be heavy, arms as wide as it feels comfy for your shoulders. Sinking your sternum down between your legs towards the mat. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Inhale, fill the lungs, really expand. Exhale, sink your chest down. Inhale. Exhale out. 3 more to go. Really think of puffing up in your chest. And let it all go. Last 2. Inhale, fill, 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 fill. Let go of any tension as you release. 1 more. Inhale. And release. Rolling yourself up just enough that you can take weight into hands. Tuck your toes and just walk your hands back so you're leaning over your legs. Knees as bent as they need to be. Let the head just give yourself a little wiggle here, a little shake. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. Give your shoulders a little shake. Letting body just hang heavy forward. Bring your weight into your toes, feeling that beautiful extension up from calves, bum into back. We're taking a nice deep breath in there. Watch your head rushes as we begin to roll up slowly in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Letting your head settle as you grow tall there. Last roll down, chin to chest. We go. Rolling down, upper back, mid back, lower back, knees as bent as you need to be. Keep your weight forward. Breath in, let that head go. Keep head as heavy as you can as you begin to curl up for last round in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2. Last one as you reach the top. Close your eyes, open your shoulders. Make your shoulder blades as heavy and relaxed as you can. For last breath, fill your lungs. Go, 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 go. And let it all go. And well done, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to sign up for September. And it was lovely to have you all in the class this morning. Bye, everyone. Have a lovely day.